Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and this week is the Supreme Six. That's right, that is what this episode is, and it is unlike anything we've ever seen before. I want to go ahead and recap what to expect, and then there's a video and a couple other things we're going to talk about. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So the Supreme Six episode is different. In order to understand why this episode is happening, let's go back through this entire season. I want you to remember that we had 3 separate groups going on. Every group was 3 episodes. So Group 1 or Group A was 1, 2, and 3. Then Group B was 4, 5, and 6, or Group 2. And then Group 3 or Group C was 7, 8, 9. We are now done with those groupings. So no more ding dong leave it on bells. No more champions, I guess you could say, for those groups. Instead, in every group, there were 2 people who were pulled out. One was the champion, or the one that was left standing at the last episode of that group. And then the last person was the ding dong leave it on contestant. That was the person who was just about to be revealed. And as they're about to do it, a judge runs over and goes ding, ding, ding. And they can keep their mask on. Well, as we're heading towards a quarter finale, a semi, and then a regular finale, the Masked Singer team is throwing us an extra episode called the Supreme Six. This episode, once again, is unlike anything we've ever seen before because we're having the Ding Dong Leave It On crew performing alongside the champions, which has never happened before. This is only the second season because it was season 8 that also had this format, but they did not have the ding dong leave it on bell. Instead, they had something completely different. I know they keep changing it for every season, but let's be honest, if they didn't change it for every season, you guys would be bored of the format. So this way, it keeps things very interesting. Anyway, back to this episode. We're going to see all 6 contestants perform. We're going to get brand new clues, and supposedly we're going to get some kind of audience kind of guessing. I guess maybe they watched the show, they came out, they filmed them, and then asked for their opinions on who they think it is. Now, these 2 groups, you may not remember. Half of these people we already did our own reveal for, which I will put down in the description below. Some of them we'll do later on this week. But with that being said, here are the groups. Champions, we have California Roll. We have Macaw and UFO, which was just from this past week. In the Ding Dong Leave It On side, we have Gargoyle, Medusa, which Medusa is a wild card here, and Mantis. So, as you're right now thinking about this past season, all those contestants performing and singing and the clues, we pretty much once again revealed most of these people. But out of those 6, who do you actually want to win? That's something that I've been pondering for some time now. And, I mean, the California Rolls is cool because they're a group. But do I think they could win it? They could. Top 2, maybe. Macaw, good. I don't know if it's top, maybe top 3. UFO, very talented. You never know. Gargoyle, I don't think the Gargoyle is going to win it. Medusa, extremely talented. She could be a top 3. And then you have Mantis, which, okay, don't think Mantis is going to win either. With that being said, who do you think is actually going to win? I know, it's a hard question to ask. Joey, how can you pick 1 out of 6? And after this week's episode, it's not going to help you either because we're getting clues and performances. No one is getting revealed. Let me say that again because I know a lot of people are confused by that. I actually got a lot of messages online saying, hey, I'm confused. Are people getting revealed? No one is getting revealed. Instead, everyone is performing at least one more time and we're getting more clues. No reveal. So if you go on at 9 o'clock on my YouTube channel and go, where are the reveal videos, Joey? I have no idea where it is. Could you tell me where it is? There is none because on this episode, there are no reveals. The next reveals actually take place the week after. And we'll talk about that episode a little bit later. Right now, the Masked Singer just put up a video previewing the episode. And so we're going to play it for you. Take a look.
Who is ready for the Supreme Six?
Fox Wednesday. The road to the quarterfinals is lined with all new performances,
out of this world,
fresh clues, and for the first time in Masked Singer history,
Wow!
We asked the audience their guess.
Charlie Puth.
Miley Cyrus.
Nick Jonas.
I have no idea.
So this episode is going to be a lot of fun. Just like how Nick said, you've got those 6 all performing, new clues, and then we have, I don't know why they filmed it, but I guess maybe they just asked anyone who was coming on the show who they thought was under the mask. We'll figure out if any of those people are actually right or not. Remember that they're watching the show live and they don't have their phones on them, so it's not like they could do any research or pitch correct audio like we kind of do. So let's go ahead and break down how the rest of the season is going to play out, because I had a ton of questions. I actually had so many questions of people asking me, like, what's going on? Well, next week's episode, which is April 26th, is the quote-unquote Battle of the Saved. And the way that this season has been going, you would automatically assume that whoever is on there, 2 people will be revealed, and then 1 person would stay on. But we know the finale is on May 17th. So if you were to play it out that way, you would say, okay, you would have 1 from the Battle of the Saved, and then the Battle of the Champions would be another one, and then would put the finale on May 10th. But there is an extra episode here, so right now you got Battle of the Saved on April 26th. Then you have quarterfinals on May 3rd, semifinals on May 10th, and then finale on the 17th. So we're assuming there's at least 2 people left for the finale. So Battle of the Saved will probably be 1, meaning there's 4 people in the quarterfinals, 4. Okay, semifinals would mean that there's 3 left, and then finale would be 2 left. I know, so interesting in this format. I was trying to see if the Battle of the Saved, if that person would be making it to the finale. It is plausible, because I still think Medusa has it. I still think Medusa could potentially win the whole thing, but you never know. You know, we always like an underdog on this show, and so for me, Medusa is definitely the underdog, but once again, I want to know what you think. In the comment section right now, write your top 6. Start with 6 and go from the 1 person who you don't want on the finale and go all the way down to 1. We'll actually do 1 at the top. So 6 in the bottom, 1 on top. Go through all 6 of them. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It's hard to pick this because I really love UFO and Medusa. Like, I feel like those 2 would definitely be in the finale. Because California Roll is great, but it's a group. How do you compare a group? Macaw is great, but, you know, I don't know. I think the Medusa and UFO are more powerful. Mantis and Gargoyle, no offense. You were good. I don't think they deserve the Ding Dong Leave It On bell. That's kind of mean. I know. I'm not trying to say that. But once again, in the comment section, let me know what you think. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And tomorrow, I know, we have the Masked Singer pre-show live stream at 7 p.m. You can join us. I just don't know what we're going to talk about since we already revealed everyone. So if you want me to reveal someone else, let me know, and we'll maybe do one before the show. Anyway, I'm Joey. Please stay safe. I'll see you later. Bye.